What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite cousin Tripp, and I'm back with another banger. Pow, pow, pow. Man, I'm feeling good. How y'all feeling? I know it's a lot going on. You know, everybody in America going crazy right now. The Walmart is sold out. The Publix is sold out. All of y'all buying this toilet paper and hand sanitizer and little germ sprays and all of this stuff. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. You know, and while you're washing your hands, don't forget to wash your ass. You know, and just a PSA, you know. Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm happy. You know, we finally reached 13K. Matter of fact, I think we over 13K, man. Shout out to all my new cousins who recently just subscribed to the channel, man. Y'all don't know how thankful I am for y'all. Y'all family already. You know what I'm saying? If you never left a comment before, let this be your first time leaving a comment in the comment section down below. Introduce yourself. Let me know you're here. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up. What's your name? Where you from? Where you stay? You know what I'm saying? Much love, man. All y'all, my first cousins, first generation, triple plug gang. Say what's up to the people. You know what I'm saying? Make them feel comfortable. If you're already, you know, part of the fam, go ahead and thumbs up this video, because you know I'm coming with another banger. Because I'm always dropping bangers, man. Y'all can scroll through and look at some of the other videos if you haven't seen them, and you will see we only drop bangers here and we keep it 100. So thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And my new subscribers who coming. I think we're going to finally reach our goal, man, of 20K before I leave Korea. Now, you know, I've been thinking. Monogamy. Is it natural? I want to know. You know, I'm asking for a cousin. You know, monogamy, man. Seems like one of the hardest things for the human race to really keep, you know, in these relationships. We get into these relationships and we fall in love and we fall in lust and we fall in like, and then, you know, we start to feel like, you know, this person is mine, you know. And you all heard the words, I love you. Only you. I only have eyes for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be telling us. I gotta admit, every person that I've been with have cheated. You know? Have you ever cheated before? You know? Have you ever been cheated on? How did that make you feel? You know, is it unnatural to expect someone to only want you sexually for the rest of their lives? Okay, that's what I want to know. You know, and okay, so we have love and monogamy. Now, there's two different things, right? Love is an emotion, it's a feeling that we have for somebody. Monogamy is a choice. It's a choice you choose. You say, you know, I'm choosing to only sleep with you for the rest of my life.
Triple plug, this the real deal. This triple plug, this the real deal. I know you see me on television. I know you see me on your YouTube, but you don't know me in real life, little homie. You better play it cool. Never let your left hand know what your right hand finna do, cause they gon' study your every move, try to imitate what you about to do. This here is the gang. We don't rock with you if I ain't feeling you. I've been on started, dog, and I ain't finna move.
When we fall in love and we make a commitment to somebody, you know, we tell them everything that they want to hear, you know, and a lot of times we do feel that way. You know, you're the only person I'm ever need. You're the only person I'm ever want. But is that realistic? Is it real? You know, we human. And is it realistic to expect someone to only want you for the rest of their lives? Because when we get into a relationship, 9 times out of 10, in our mind, that's something that we want to be forever, right? You can have the best relationship. You can be in love. You can share dreams and hopes, and you can pillow talk in the bed at night and make love with each other. And you there at a person's most trying times. You know, you there at their happiest moments, their triumphs, their trials, their tribulations. Y'all get through all of that. And the moment a person sleeps with another person, everything that they ever told you is a lie, right? You never loved me, you a cheater, you a liar, you this and that. And it's just like, can a person love you and cheat on you? I believe they can. You know, a lot of people might argue this, but you know, I'm just a messenger. You know, I'm sparking this conversation for us to have in the comment section. You know, have you ever loved someone and cheated on them? And you know, when people say this whole thing about, you know, if you love me, you won't hurt me, I don't believe that. You know, if somebody tell me, you know, I'll never hurt you, I don't believe it. You know, most of the times, the people that can hurt you the most are the people that's closest to you. The people that have some emotional attachment to you. Because if you don't love them, they can't hurt you, right? Most people that you love in your life is going to hurt you at some point or another. I don't care if it's a child, your mother, your father. Most people in your life that love you will hurt you at some point. It's like when we get into a relationship with somebody, we feel like we own that person. You know, I'm the only person that you're supposed to sleep with for the rest of your life. And if you violate that, then everything is over. You know, if monogamy is natural, why is it so hard for humans to do it? You know, a lot of relationships break up because someone cheated. You know, now I do believe it's a difference between a person who cheated before versus someone who's a cheater. You know, somebody who just takes every opportunity to do you wrong and to go out and sleep around with somebody, and you know, it's no discipline, it's no nothing. They just out there trying to get everything. But a person who cheats once or twice, is it the same thing? I mean, is it the same thing for a liar? A person who lies all the time about every single thing versus someone who's lied before. Can we put them in the same box? You know, and is once a cheater always a cheater? I want to know. You know, it's just a crazy thought. You know, can you be with somebody and give them a pass? Or can you love somebody enough to trust them? See, a lot of times I feel like we want people to lie to us. We want to hear that you're the only one and you're the only person that I have eyes for, and that they will never find anybody else that they want to sleep with. Now, I know that a lot of men, and probably women too, can separate love from sex. Let me say that again. Some people can have sex with no emotional attachment. They can be in love with this person over here, sleep with this person over here, and it's just sex. And they'll go back to the person that they love, and that's the person that they want to spend their life with. But they are sexually attracted to other people. Is it fair, especially if you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life, to make them and force them to only have sex with you for the rest of their life? I'm not saying this is me. I'm just asking for a cousin. You know, is that an expectation that's hard to fulfill? Now, you do have people, I'm not saying that everybody is a cheater, but I guarantee you 98% of y'all have been cheated on, whether you know about it or you don't. You know, somebody who respects their home and never let it get home, is that good? Or somebody who just recklessly cheats on you and you finding evidence and things everywhere. Would you rather a person be honest with you and say, I want to be with you, but there may be a time that I want to sleep with somebody else? How would you feel about that? Would you be open to exploring a relationship with somebody that honestly tells you that you're not going to be the person that I want to sleep with forever, but I will be with you forever? You know, a lot of times we're in these relationships and it's hot and heavy and steamy in the beginning, real spicy. And then it starts to fizzle. You know, maybe you have other things about the relationship that you want and that you love and you admire more than sex. And it's probably the reason why you want to keep the relationship. But when a person cheats on you, is that a deal breaker? You know, are you willing to throw everything away because that person slept around or cheated on you with somebody else? They don't love you no more. Everything was a lie. I want to know. And this is not to promote polygamy, you know, or, you know, nothing like that. It's just to get an understanding about, you know, sexuality. Sexuality in men, sexuality in women. You know, deep, huh? You know, I want to know. You know, are you a person who wants to be lied to? Do you want the person that you're with to tell you that you're it forever and I'll never want to sleep with anybody else? Or would you appreciate somebody who was honest with you? And would you still try to build a relationship with that person? And can you trust a person enough? See, if a person is honest with you and tell you things like this and you have a relationship, I'm just saying, maybe people need to create their own rules for their relationships. What you comfortable with, you know? And maybe you can still grow with that person and build a life with that person. You know, if you're in a relationship with somebody and y'all both honest about what you like sexually, you know, if y'all on a trip somewhere, would you be open to have a threesome if it's just transparent, you know, and they say, you know, baby, let's do this together, and it's no sleeping around with other people outside of that? You know, if that person hits them up, they ignore it. You can't have no conversation with me unless my significant other is involved. Would you be able to do that? Or would you rather them just lie to you and sneak behind your back? Monogamy is a choice that somebody chooses to do to please you, you know, because society says that you're supposed to only sleep with one person and you're supposed to only build with that one person. Some men do it. Not every man cheats. Some women do it. Some women cheat. But is it because you can't be honest and open with the person that you're with? Let me know. You know, in a perfect world, I would love to be with somebody who wanted to only be with me for the rest of their lives and had tunnel vision. I mean, just pretty much only could see me in their eyes, but is that realistic in these days? And is it an expectation that we putting on people that's hard to fulfill? I've been cheated on. Does that mean that the people didn't love me? I don't know. You know, does that mean that they were untruthful about the things that they wanted? You know, do people lie to protect your feelings or to, you know, disguise or shield who they really are because of judgment? Do we create a safe space for somebody that we get to know to have these type of conversations, you know? And when they tell you this, is it a deal breaker? You know, if you met somebody today and they told you, you know, I'm interested in getting to know you, but you know, I might want to have sex with other people if we're together. Could you do it? Or would you just wait around for the person who lies to you and say, no, I just want to be with you, and then they sneak around and do things behind your back? Which one would you appreciate more, and which one would you want to be with? The person who lies and cheats, or the person who's honest and wants to tell you when it's happening? You know, because we feel like we own these people. Your body is mine. You know what I'm saying? That pickle in your pants, that's mine. I own that. It belongs to me. But you don't really own a person. You know? We get so attached to people physically that it's just like we can't see nobody else sleeping with them. You know, the thought of it makes us sick in our head. You know, I want them to only sleep with me. And a lot of times people be wanting things from people that they not giving themselves. You be saying, you know, I want somebody who only want me, but at the same time, you want other people too. Or you just not being honest about it. You know, a lot of relationships end because people ain't truthful about what they want sexually. You know, you get into a relationship with somebody that's a bottom, you know, but maybe one day they might want to top somebody, but you're a strict top. So they can't have those experiences because you're not with it, you know. Or a woman with a man. So many beautiful women in the world. I'm going to only sleep with you, I promise you. So he has to go his whole life just suppressing any type of feelings or anything like that. Let me know what type of relationship would you build for yourself. You know, create your own standards and what makes you happy, and be honest about what you want. Because I know it's somebody out there who will want the exact same thing. You know, really evaluate and think about things, and not just from your perspective. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, man, because this is something I really want to know about. You know, if you left somebody because they cheated on you, did the next person you find cheat on you too? Or was they faithful? Or did you just not know that they cheated on you? Which one would you prefer? To not know or to know? At this point in my life, man, I want transparency and I want honesty. You know, I stopped putting human beings on a pedestal and feeling like they can never hurt me. You know, I don't even want somebody to tell me, oh, I never hurt you. Because I'm going to look at them and I'm going to say, yes, you will. You know, it may not be intentional. A lot of times we hurt people just being ourselves because we're not honest. But when you bring somebody else into your life, you know, you don't only think about yourself. The things that you would do when you're single, you can't do no more. You know, where you start to harbor resentment you know, if you have to suppress your sexuality and things like that. I wonder about things like that. You know, the man has so many sperm cells, you know, millions of sperms. You know, a woman has an egg, you know, and I understand why the whole thing, you know, don't cheat and find one person, especially when it comes to women. I don't think a lot of men want to think about their woman wanting to have sex with another man, you know. And the whole thing with a woman, when a woman is pregnant and she has a child, you know it's her child. Is you know, she birthed that child. For a man, if a woman is sleeping around, we don't know. You know, we got to get blood tests and things like that to know if it's our child. So I understand you not wanting your woman to sleep around. But is your woman suppressing feelings that she want? And if she do express those feelings, is it over? Do you judge her? Are you a hoe? Or, you know, you can't be with one man? You know, I think about it. What if people told you that you can only eat one food for the rest of your life? Would you be happy with that? You know, if you could only eat one protein for the rest of your life, one vegetable for the rest of your life, wear one color for the rest of your life. I don't know, y'all. You know, I promise y'all, I'm not trying to promote nothing. And honestly, I'm with y'all. I want somebody that only want me, but I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? And the older I get and look at past relationships and things that ended it and things that broke us up, and, you know, it's like when you don't accept a person for who they is, or a person lies about who they are. Now, I understand if you make a commitment to somebody, but telling somebody who you really are is hard, right? You know, but that commitment that you make to somebody to say that you gonna only sleep with them, that's like the biggest commitment ever. You know, that's the one thing that you gotta keep. A lot of people know that if they say, well, no, I'm not going to only want to have sex with you forever, the relationship is ruined. The trust is gone. People in their head, oh no, you know. But I feel like if you had somebody that you really trusted to be honest with you, and with the narrative change, if you provide a space for them to really just be honest and tell you exactly what it is they want, with the narrative change. You know, a lot of times when we get into relationships, it's backwards. We don't really communicate. You know, when we talk about sex, it's just sexual. And I know that's weird, me saying that. When you talk about sex, it's sexual. But I'm talking about just having the communication and talking about the things you like and the things that you want without judgment. You know, I want somebody that's going to do me this way, and I don't like to be touched that way. You know, be honest about what you want. Don't be afraid to tell somebody what you want. I don't care how sexy she is, or how beautiful she is, or how fine he is. You know, you can't be afraid of losing somebody by being who you are. You know, because in the long run, you're going to ruin everything. You know, and don't expect something from somebody that you're not giving. You know, stop trying to act like you don't do this and don't do that, and you don't want them to do that, but you really do. Tell them what it is. You know, it's a hard conversation, but, you know, I love being me. You know, a lot of people see me get on this platform and tell my stories. You know why it's so easy? Because I love who I am. It ain't nothing nobody can say in them comments that make me feel like I'm not a great person. I know I have a great heart. I know I'm a good man. I know how I love. You know, if a person don't get that, then that's not the person for you. You know, keep moving. You know, a woman will ruin everything, or take, you know, a man cheats on a woman. Y'all could be married 20 years. Oh, it's over. We getting a divorce. We splitting up. The kids is destroyed and things like that. And I'm telling you, a man can have sex with a woman without any emotional connection. I mean, you see dudes doing it all the time now on OnlyFans. You know, they don't have no emotional connection to these people that they having sex with. They're enjoying sex with somebody. And when they leave, it's like, okay, I'll let you next time when I'm horny. You know, men do the same thing. They can have the woman that they love at home, that they want to spend their life with, the family and things that they want. That's the person I want. But sexually, somebody else might be doing it for them. You know, you might not be the best sex that they had. I'm sorry. Now, if you are, that's great. You know, you're a great woman. You know, plus you got the best sex they ever had. Dope. But I don't know if, like, monogamy, man, you know, it's the hardest thing for humans to keep. It's the hardest thing. Even women are cheating out here. Maybe we need to look at it differently, you know. Or maybe we need to just keep searching and searching for that one person in the world who's going to be faithful to us and only sleep with us, you know. And at the end of the day, you still don't know, you know. They might hide it good. You might never catch them. Is that good for you? As long as you never see it, is that cool? You know, do what you want to do as long as I never see it. Like I say, people want to be lied to. They want to believe that you're the only one, you know. I want to know the truth, you know. Tell me what it is, who you are. You know, I see these couples, man, and they have sex together, and I used to be thinking, like, how do these people, you know, be in a relationship and share their bodies with other people? I just, like, you know, but now I'm just thinking, like, can they really be in a happy, healthy relationship and sleep with other people? Y'all let me know, man. You know, I'm sipping some wine. You know, I'm quarantined in. You know what I'm saying? Locked down. You know, I'm trying to make sure Corona don't come get me. You know, I'm nervous as hell. Person sneeze, I'm looking, you know, I don't even walk around people no more. Lord Jesus, this can't be the future. I really hope they get this thing on, you know, and they say it's gonna go away. I hope so. You know, I don't, you know, is this a new way of living? Everybody gonna, you know, have to start wearing masks and things like that. You know, the world, man, is so crazy that we live in. You know, find somebody that you love and somebody that love you, man, and do what you gotta do while you here, because it's a fact that we all running out of time, right? You know, the clock is ticking. You know what I'm saying? And where it stops, it's just like, what's that chair game that everybody play? Charades or whatever y'all call it, when you're walking around a chair and when the music stops, you sit down and one person falls off and they out the game. That's how life is. You know, you just trying to get a seat and stay in there as long as you can, but the chairs is dwindling down, you know what I'm saying? And people are dropping off. Be who you are. Be transparent. You know, stand tall, 10 toes in who you are, and love who you are. Be honest about who you are, man. That's what makes you great. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you special. You know, you spending so much time trying to be somebody else, and that's the reason why you ain't where you need to be right now. The most people who become successful are the people who genuinely be who they are. Because that's your gift. That's God's gift to the world, you. Stop faking for your friends. Stop faking for your family. Be you. You know, people talk all this and, you know, yap, yap, blap, 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 blap. People gonna talk. As long as they got mouths, they gonna talk, you know, and until the next world come where God take away mouths and people got to speak with, you know, sign language or whatever the case may be, people gonna talk. Who cares? Talk don't do nothing. Talk ain't never did nothing. Be you. Stop lying to these people. Stop wanting to hear lies from people. Stop being so hurt by somebody else's truth. You got to realize that you're an individual, and the person that you end up being with is an individual. They lived a whole life before you. You know, find things that you love in a person. Find the qualities and stop picking out the one thing that you hate in a person. No. Destroying your life and messing up everything because somebody hurt you, man. I'm starting to learn to not let a human being hurt me, man. A human that's flawed, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because I've been hurt so many times, you know what I'm saying? And I learned. You know, when people do things, it just don't surprise me no more. And trust me, I'm one of the people out here that want love more than anything. You know, but I want the truth. I want to know who you are, and let me see if I could work with that. You know, we changing and we evolving every day. People change every day. You know, as long as you live. And when people say, oh, I've been this way for the rest of, that's crazy. If you've been the same way, you know, for the rest, you ain't growing. Every day you should be learning something new and applying it to your life. You know what I'm saying? If it don't fit, then, you know, don't apply it. But always seek understanding and always seek growth and knowledge. And don't judge other people for the way that they live, you know. I was one who judged other people for the way they live. Oh, I could never do that. Or, no, I wouldn't do this and do that. And, you know, look at me. By myself. Waiting for the perfect person who fits all these modes and all these shapes that I want them to fit in. Instead of getting what I need from a person, what they have to offer. See, some people just, you know, they only can love you the best way they can. It's the only way they know how to love you. Now, I'm not saying that you should accept that. You know, if a person loves you and it's not the way you want to be loved and you can't rock with it, then keep moving. But some people just love you the best way they know how. Let's get it together, man. I want to see more couples thriving and more happy people building with each other. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, cousin? You know, because you know I'm only talking this real. Now, I know a lot of y'all might disagree in the comments and y'all still might be waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right to come along and tell you lies so you can feel good and be with them for 5 years until you find out that everything that they said wasn't the truth. And then you leave them and start all over again. If that's what you want to do, then do it. All I'm saying is, you know, provide a safe space for a person to be honest about who they are. And you can still love them, man. You know, God is love. I'm love. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, man, the person that I end up with gonna be the happiest person in the world. We gonna make our own rules, you know, what makes us happy. What we want. Who we want to be. What we want to give back to the world. You know, that's important. You know, stop just trying to find somebody to lay with you for a night. No, you just need somebody to keep your bed warm. You know, get a heated blanket. If that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm your favorite cousin, man. And you know why I'm your favorite cousin, man. Because I'm the one you keep it real with. I promise y'all I got the realest channel on YouTube. You can search and keep searching and going through all these other pages and all that. And you ain't going to find nobody like me. if you're new to the channel and this your first time seeing me, man, please subscribe. Cause we growing. You know what I'm saying? And we need you.